Yeah, I get it in with the Roach Clip podcast. Arthur Phillips, sound waves through your broadcast. So much smoke in this bitch, catch a contact. Dutchy, Arizona, yeah, I smoke the whole pack. Cannabis Cactus t-shirts and a dope mag. If you didn't catch the last episode, that's your bad. They say it's my turn, so I conjure something clever. Like I'm just trying to get our songs on content under pressure. So cook up the beat, hit the studio and I chef. Roach Clip radio show on KDIF. Ponderosa flower, that's just the way I'm doing. Break it down and put a lighter to a blazing tune, so they don't even ask. Know that we are high grade, homegrown Arizona. Go and check out our page. Yeah, go ahead and check out the page. Homegrown Arizona, top notch 6. Remember, you are now tuned in.
Roach Clip Radio.
Yo.
KDIF 102.9 FM South Phoenix.
Stand up.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Stand up and
How's everyone doing out there?
All right, I hope everybody's
Beautiful
having
afternoon.
a beautiful Saturday.
getting ready for a wonderful Saturday evening. Had a great day today. Finally, the sun's back out. So,
What'd you do today, Essay?
well, I started the day with a little bit of magazine editing. We just reached our deadline here at Cannabis Cactus, so kind of finalizing those articles, and we got some sweet munchy madness. So it's kind of,
Dude, I seen those pictures.
I know.
I love Gadzooks, man.
Oh man.
Get
Oh yeah, dude.
Gadzooks.
Would you end up ordering a Gadzooks for that menu? And what did Jeff Willems think about it? Was that his first time there?
That was his first time there, and I
Good questions
basically
right there.
I explained it like
Rapid fire, baby.
I explained it to him like a Chipotle of enchiladas, but I don't think that does it justice because like
It's way better than that.
Yeah, every one of their ingredients is so fire, like those pickled onions, the cornbread stuffing. Oh man! So we did. I think we did one with the bison. They have some bison meat right
The
now.
paisa meat.
The
Yeah.
paisano.
Bison?
That's the paisano.
Were you guys playing the
So we
Street
did-
Fighter or what?
Yeah. Who was Bison? Was the boxer, right?
Yeah, Mike Bison.
Mike
Mike
Bison.
Bison.
Mike Bison.
Mike Bison.
They so we did one veggie one with the cornbread stuffing, and then we did the one with the bison, and then we did a couple tacos too. But
Paisa tacos.
super on point.
Did you throw an egg on top of them?
Oh, we did do the egg.
That's the
Oh,
best.
man.
When you do the egg.
And he slid it on there all nice and slow. 'Cause we were
Yes.
taking
Epic right there.
sexy pictures, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
Oh.
exotic.
Yeah,
right
man,
there.
that's a look
Exotic comida.
But we were making fun of Guy Ferrari the whole time we were there.
You ever hit
Flavor
up?
Town.
You ever hit up Gadzooks?
Nah, never.
Oh,
Bang
that's
it.
good, yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where's
yeah,
it at?
man. Downtown.
Downtown?
What is
Downtown
7th Street,
Phoenix.
Osborne? Is it?
Downtown Phoenix.
I think
Oh,
it is
okay.
on 7th. Yeah.
7th Street
Sure, you
and
can find
Osborne.
it.
Sure.
Sounds like a known
Yeah,
establishment.
7th Street and Indian School. No,
Well-
Osborne.
So
That-
take you down to Flavor Town.
Oh man,
It does, bro.
I think we met the mayor of Flavortown.
Hey, what do you think about that
Oh.
pickled stuff they put on top
The
of
pickled onions kills it, man. So when it comes out of the oven, the enchiladas look like just a big plate of mess, kind of.
Yeah.
You dig into it, and you still
Yeah.
have all those stacked
That's the
flavors.
best, man.
Really.
it? Have you
really
tried the
nice.
cornbread there?
Yeah, we had a cornbread one.
Yeah.
That cornbread stuffing is so on point.
Cornbread stuffing. That sounds
Yeah.
good.
with the egg on top and the I
Yes,
did the
Armand.
red and green sauce, but
Yeah, they throw a nice egg on top for
I
you.
think though that was the only place on the list that you guys really know. Like the other places are like some spots we're going to introduce you to, and a couple new spots in town too. But dude, wait till you see some of these munchies. There's a waffle spot that makes these homemade like Korean style waffles and then fills them up with all kinds of
Waffles?
waffles.
Oh, waffles.
We're talking about waffles.
The Luftwaffe?
Maple syrup.
Not a game.
I'll let it go. I'll wait. You'll see it in March. It'll be in stores the first week of March, and check out our munchie recommendations.
Do you guys like chicken and waffles?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
man.
You guys tried it?
Yes.
Lolo's?
Yes.
Lolo's.
Deliciousness.
I tried Lolo's and Roscoe's. I go with Lolo's all day, bro.
Dope.
I've never had one of the chain places, but
Neither. I
in
made
Tech,
them at home usually.
yeah, or most of the, like I eat it at diners a lot. Like the
Yeah.
diner has that.
Yeah,
I
go to
usually have-
Lolo's, bro.
Nice.
Just don't go on a weekend. You'll never get in there. It's like a 3-hour wait.
Oh wow,
And it's right in the hood. It's in South Phoenix, bro.
nice.
Yeah, that chicken's bomb.
Nobody.
They throw some gravy on it, on top of it, with the chicken. It's
Fresh fried chicken's hard to beat.
something
Yeah.
else.
It is. It's on
Biscuits,
point.
chicken, and waffles. I mean, gravy, chicken, and waffles. Dang, that sounds good.
Yeah.
You're tuned in to 102.9 KDIS
Yep.
South Phoenix. Stand
Stand
up.
up.
If this is your first time listening to Roach Clip Radio, we are the radio show that loves our listeners who
Very
always
much.
tune in on Instagram Live on 102.9. Every time we rhyme. I'm Polo. I'm joined by
Brody.
and right next
Miguelito.
to
And Nauto.
Aldito, yeah, this is Roach Clip Radio for you. Hey, shout out everybody, man. Make sure you check us out on every platform. We're on iTunes, we're on SoundCloud, we're on everything. We're about to be on, what is it, Spotify pretty soon.
That's right. We're looking for approval, so we will
Yeah.
be approved very shortly for the Spotify platform.
And we beatbox now.
And guess what? I
Everything.
just turned in the approval for our Android app, Roach Clip Podcast Android app. So as soon as we get approved, the app's going to be live on the Play Store.
There we go.
Our
There
goal
we
is to
go.
always keep you one click away and never more than that
Yeah, one
from the
step
content.
closer to
you know
us.
what I mean? You don't have to dig for it. You don't have to search for it and go through different tabs and different websites and different places. We want it to be everywhere you normally go. Boom, there it
Because
is.
it's dope. For
Shout-
those that listen, they know.
Yeah,
It's
shout
dope,
out.
you know, so we just want to get
I
it
mean,
to
we bought a
everybody.
soundboard a couple weeks ago
Big
with
ups.
the Burpies and Shot money. Shout out to all the Burpees and Shots out there. It's pretty much a collective that we're doing now to pay for
That's
our
true.
expenses, to buy
Yeah.
better equipment, to make the
Yeah.
show better for you guys.
Yeah.
You know, next step is buying better mics, so our
Yeah.
sound quality will improve another step
Yeah.
further, you know.
Baby steps. And
Yeah.
just keep it all together with duct tape until you get what you need. That's
That's it, man.
how small business works.
We just try our best, our hardest to keep entertaining our people, interviewing some of the best local acts, whether it's
Yeah.
hip hop artists, stand-up comics,
Right.
scientists,
Glass blowers.
glass blowers, jujitsu
fighters.
players, man.
Anybody.
You know, I like that too. We've been reaching out to a lot of music artists. So shout out to all the
The whole
glass
music
artists
scene.
out there.
Glass.
Yeah.
We're coming after you guys too. We want to have some different kinds of guests, but we've been blessed
Yeah,
with
shout
some.
out Frosty's Fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. We've
Came
we've
through.
had Frosty, and I'm going to reach out to some others as well. But man, some of the hip hop guests we've been having have just been killing it.
Right.
Fun
Yeah.
shows. We turned it into a hip hop show now.
What do you guys think about this? Have you guys heard about this R. Kelly thing?
Oh man,
Again?
how can you not?
Oh,
There's something else?
He's
Oh.
down for 10 counts now.
It's for real this time.
Yeah, he turned himself in
Oh.
last night.
To Chicago police.
Oh, yeah.
Justice.
Yeah, this time there's not only video of the things he was doing, but his face is in the video, which previously
That was the thing.
it was something like that where they were always able to get him off.
He blamed his brother, dude. Who does that?
Wow.
Blamed
On
his
the last
brother?
time, on the P video, he said that was his brother, and he tried to pay his brother off by giving him a record deal to say it was him.
Which he would do with a lot of people. A lot of those girls' dads and stuff are either a guitar player on his track or backup vocals or
Yeah, so he's
have some connection to benefit off him not getting in trouble.
so I guess his trial starts March 8th, but he has a hearing sometime Monday, a bail hearing. But yeah, he turned himself in. That's it. And how about Robert Kraft, dude, the owner of the Patriots?
What?
Oh, yeah, huh?
You guys hear about this?
That
Yep,
guy.
I
They
seen
did
that
a
one.
prostitution ring.
2 counts.
What's it called? Sting.
Yeah, and that one was interesting because the place is not a high-end place. It's a normal massage parlor where it's, let's say, $60 or $75 for an hour. But I imagine whatever was going on behind closed doors must have been crazy if it was attracting billionaires.
Hey, some dude, Chris Broussard from ESPN said that
He's
that's
not the only one.
he said that there's bigger names in there, bro, that
Yeah.
are gonna come out soon.
I heard
bigger
Adam-
names than that.
Once Adam Schefter says it too, that you can take.
That's
it to the
pretty
bank.
big.
And I
That's
heard Adam Schefter.
Oh, maybe it was a chef then.
It
Maybe
was the chef.
maybe I'm confusing my
chef, man?
my ESPN maestros.
But once he says it, you can usually count on it.
Mr. Sheklo.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
because then ESPN's held accountable for
Right.
printing false statements, dude.
Mhm.
Like an individual that works for a corporation that big, they don't work for themselves no more, dude. Their word's not their bond. Their word's ESPN's bond.
it really struck me because at first I thought, wait, he's just human like anybody, so of course he would go to the same kind of place. But there's got to be something way more deeper going on behind that.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of these are forced workers.
Yeah.
No days
Oh,
off.
that's
They work.
right.
Yeah, so it's like it's all forced labor. So that's what the
So
sting
that's what-
operation uncovered.
Sad.
But they were part of the people paying to get the services. So I don't think he has nothing to do with the ring operation, but he's a customer.
Mm-hmm.
So he's down for 2 misdemeanors. It's nothing big, But it hurts his reputation like fucker, bro. He's the Patriots owner.
Yeah,
that-
it hurts it a lot, man.
They're racking up rings in the off season, so that's 5 Super Bowl rings. The joke was plus now 1 prostitution ring. So
Yeah, that's
they're going to be clowning on him for sure. But man, you get caught up in some weird stuff. It just seems like there's something more going on behind it. It's not just a Joe Schmo regular people going there.
nah, man. That's some
That
high end.
trafficking thing's
The
crazy.
Patriots
Yeah.
owner,
One of the richest dudes.
dude.
in the world, probably.
That's up there.
They're
Yeah,
trying
so
to get R. Kelly on the same thing. They were talking about trafficking as well. So that's all going to come out pretty soon.
power corrupts, man.
Shout out to the people that made that documentary, though.
Yes.
That Living with R. Kelly. If that's what it takes
Brought
to
a
make
lot to light.
change, they actually made change with that. And
Well, now they didn't
got
just
the ball rolling.
they didn't just sweep it under the rug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually-
the justice system failed the first time, you know. So
It actually came out and
they had to put it
That's
into the
crazy,
public's
huh?
eye more.
After the show, after that whole series came out, like his sales boosted up like dramatically too, which is crazy. Like
People are weird.
Mhm.
People are
yeah,
weird.
some of these chicks are weird, man. Like, I think who was it? Ted Bundy had a girlfriend. Jeffrey Dahmer probably had these
Wow,
fools.
after they were locked
Yeah,
up.
after they're locked up,
Mhm.
like in jail, they get like girlfriends and people that want to marry them.
that's
and
crazy.
Stuff.
Huh?
Yeah, that is nuts.
Yeah, that's nuts. I don't care what anybody says. That's nuts.
Imagine if Jeffrey Dahmer had a Tinder account. Damn, imagine if these fools were alive during that era, though. How easy it would have been for them to just.
Get around and get victims.
No
dude.
kidding.
It would have doubled their victim counts, bro, with like
Well, it
social
is
media.
big though. Like even without them, you know, we have seen increases in that. And then if you really look at the stats from like police departments nationwide, rape cases go unsolved like 60% of the time, dude.
Yeah, that's huge
You
in
know,
Las Vegas. where I
Child
used to
abduction
live.
cases go
Yeah.
unsolved like 70% of the time.
There's
man.
no
You
budget
know,
for
like,
it. It all gets, you know,
Yeah.
you can
It's happening.
go to the doctor, go to the police, and
Yeah.
then that rape kit just sits
Yeah,
there. And you've
it's
done
hap-
everything you can do.
It's
but
happening so much, and then with the murders and the robberies,
Like in
and
Mexico,
everything.
those 42 that went
Yeah,
missing.
dude.
The
I was
42
watching
people.
that documentary, dude.
Crazy, huh?
You watching it or what?
Nah, I didn't watch it. I heard I was reading on it, but I haven't actually seen the.
Yeah, the
the
cops just took them,
documentary.
dude, and they disappeared, man. They killed them.
Yeah, they killed him.
They had to have, dude. The cops were just shooting at them for
Yeah,
for
Mexico's-
hours, dude.
That's
Like-
crazy.
we call this the Wild Wild West because our state is, you know, whatever. It's kind of the Wild West out here, but it's nothing compared to Mexico.
Yeah.
That's the Wild West, Holmes.
And then you go further down, and it's crazier.
Mexico
That's crazy.
sweeps
That's
a lot of
crazy.
things under the rug, man.
Yeah, when Vicente Fox was president, I mean, I don't know how you would do it any other way, but what do you do when you're going up against drug lords that have more money than you, as much or more, and more military power?
More power, yeah,
I mean,
they're
it's
just-
like,
The
Yeah.
last president got paid off by Chapo, dude, like $1 million or something.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
all
no
came out
doubt.
in that court.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
all came out in the trial.
oh, that's right.
Mexico
Start
has a
talking
bad
about-
rap. Like in the 90s or I think late 80s, they had a president that embezzled millions as
Jose
well.
Peña
And
Nieto.
then he flew off to
Mm,
Switzerland.
Piñeto.
Oh,
And
what, the
ended up
bald
catching
dude?
his wife, yeah.
Jose
And
de
ended up-
Gortari or
ended up
whatever?
catching him to
Oh,
his wife.
Gortari, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He embezzled money straight from the Mexican people, man.
That's
and fled.
crazy.
As president, as acting president, he fled.
Yeah, man. That dude straight up took a payment from the Chapo cartel, dog.
Yeah, dude.
Man, it's straight mob style down there in a lot of ways
Yeah.
in those places. And then there's cities that are just as metropolitan
But you can see what the
As-
connection is too, man, because back in the days, who was connected? Now we got files that come out saying that the American government was involved with Pablo Escobar.
Mhm.
You know, and like, we
I
were
don't see
doing
any other way
business
around
trips
it,
that we
yeah.
we were using him to control it because there was a bottleneck right there. So he already had control of the distribution and the production. So they were just using him to control the market and then getting that product to the hood, using that money to fight contras, you know, and fund their
Yeah, the Contras.
fund their takedowns of the governments in that area. You know, so now what we're finding out is that they killed off Pablo Escobar, you know, because he had too much power, and they gave the power to the cartels. Because the cartels ended up controlling the distribution between America and Mexico, which is the biggest one. That's the one you want. You know?
It's happening.
The main transfer. Right?
They know that it doesn't matter what happens in Colombia anymore because it all matters what happens in Mexico and America.
Mhm.
That's where the money's at.
Yep.
Venezuela is in turmoil, but I don't know as much about that. But also Nicaragua. So all the way back in the 80s when the Contras and and the government were fighting, and Reagan hooked them up with all the weapons and everything, and then we just left it alone. And they've got such a mess down there now. The president, Ortega, is killing people that speak out against the government, protesters, kids are like college-age kids are just disappearing. But man, that is scary. So
Scary, man. And it's crazy because it was started a lot by us.
Yeah, and that was going to be my point. Is that
Trying to put a pawn in there because
we're the ones that made it possible for them
the
to
CIA,
overthrow.
bro. They're the ones that were giving it to Rick Ross,
the
original Rick Ross, and he ended up getting locked up. And he wrote a whole book about all this, bro. He's been like on radio shows and podcasts.
I'd
This
like
was
to
all
see
for their
that.
takeover in the South. You know, like they did it in Guatemala. You know, Guatemala had their first democratically elected president, and then we funded a revolution, a coup, and we fed the armies and everything. We started over, and they initiated a dictator, man. They took out the president, put the dictatorship in, and that was it, man. And that's when Guatemala went into civil war.
It seems to
And
be
it
a
all broke
cycle.
out.
Yeah, because the revolution happens, and then that person comes, steps in, and then falls for whatever that power corrupts them. But
And
they're
we-
the ones who,
Yeah.
just like a Che.
And we
Guevara.
practiced it in the. What a coincidence that we practiced it in the South. We're involved in all that going on down there, and then we see the same thing happening in the Middle East now, and we're using rebel armies to take down dictators, you know, and Libya and Egypt, and all kinds of places.
Libya's been hot our whole lives,
Yeah.
ever since I've been a little kid.
Well, we take down dictators with no backup plan, bro.
We were
So
trying
now,
to do it.
Now we're stuck there for the rest of our lives because we took out a dictator that at least was controlling whatever the war, whatever the inner war was with, like Saddam Hussein was the Shia and the Sunni, and he had whatever. I think the Shias were controlling everything, but he was controlling the stuff, bro. There was no. As soon as they killed them,
Yeah, hell broke loose.
the Sunnis took over.
They
Dude.
have an interview with.
Sony Gagas.
They have an interview with Dick Cheney when he's leaving the Pentagon in 1994, man, and they interview him about how come they haven't taken down Saddam Hussein at that time. And he says because we have talked about it for years, and this is in 94. They've already been talking about it, man. You know how taking out Saddam Hussein would cause a vacuum, you know, and then we would have he said a quagmire and all these countries fighting over power.
There's so many sects. You're right.
And then boom.
Whether it's religious or whatever their beliefs are for each one,
It gets coagulated.
social or religious or whatever, it turns into a quagmire because
It does.
Giggity goo.
as
you know?
evil as he was, that was the stability in that region. And imagine what it takes to have stability in that region.
It'd be like taking out America.
Yeah,
We're
it becomes
evil.
a giggity.
It becomes a coagulation.
We're evil, bro. We do a gag of evil stuff all around the world. You know, we're the evil empire, bro. We got the nukes. We
I
can
don't
take
know
anybody out.
what's the saying, but it takes a this to destroy a that.
Yeah.
It
You
takes
know?
two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it right.
It takes two to make it out of sight.
But yeah, like if you were to take us out, oh man, the whole world would go in chaos, dude. Because think about all the places we're involved in, man.
So funny side story. Apparently, Vladimir Putin took one of Robert Kraft's Super Bowl rings.
What?
So I guess when they were at the White House or whatever, it was kind of like a, hey, look at this, let me see it kind of thing.
Oh, and he just
Threw
put
it
it in
on.
his
Takes
pocket.
it, and then KGB guys just like close in, and he just puts it in his pocket, and they just leave. And
That's
apparently, he
gangster.
never got the ring back.
Nice.
So the White House didn't step in. It was more like we'll get you another one. We'll just buy another one. We got you.
That's straight gangster, dude.
Just left with that full Super Bowl ring.
So they had to remake one for him.
You
Yeah.
straight punked
And I was
America.
like, that's what I was thinking. That if that's not symbolic of, the world stage, then I don't know what is. But we just got punked in our own house
Yeah.
like that for a ring.
Wasn't Trump just talking about how America's sport is football and we proud,
And we just got
Americans
deboed,
in
yeah.
football,
And you
we
get
just got-
deboed on,
and Trump's just gonna look the other way?
Yeah, that's Trump's guy, dude. Robert Kraft, and now this Vato got popped for
That's
the
straight
for
Debo,
the,
right?
for the hooker scandal.
What ring?
a ring.
The prostitute ring. Guess it.
Yeah, he got him one in
He
the
comes
offices
through.
and picked
He
up a
still
ring
comes
in
to
the
the White
office.
House. He takes other stuff from Trump.
Man, if you guys haven't heard episode with Joe Baggs, episode 86, I suggest you do, man. He spit some killer flames. He tells some cool stories, and He beats us at our own game again.
He brought the heat.
Broadway Joe,
Joe Bags.
Bags.
He out burpeed us in burpees and shots. So
Not to be confused with downtown Joe Bags.
No,
That's the
he's
skunk-
from Broadway,
skunk-
strictly
skunk
Broadway.
version.
strictly
Holmes.
Broadway, man. Scottsdale.
When he gets on the skunk, then he becomes downtown. Downtown Joe.
And then Miguelito falls at a minute 33.
Oh.
Listen, from minute 33 to minute 36.
It wasn't. I wasn't here at a minute 33.
Oh, yes, you were. Because that's when you fall. You fall at minute 36, but 33.
Oh, minute 30. I thought you said 1 minute.
At minute 33, we warned you too about the chair. So I go, hey, bro, are you sure you can sit on that or something? And then this fool goes, don't lean back. 2 minutes later, you
He
lean
thinks
back.
he's Fat Joe over here. Lean back. Lean back.
That chair broke into 8 pieces or 6 pieces. Like,
It's
Yeah,
completely disassembled.
it looked like
At
it
every
was
part.
booby trapped.
Did it hurt at all?
No, it fell perfectly. Like
I saw the whole thing collapse. Like, I saw the whole thing just... and he was like midair.
I had to re-listen, dude. So
it was a clean.
I had to
break.
re-listen so I could hear it. It's hilarious when Alto starts laughing. It's one of the funniest moments in
I love it.
Podcasting history.
Roach Clip history.
I love a good alto laugh though. That's what gets me. Keeps me going through the shows.
I wish we were recording that
the-
moment.
I wish... Oh,
The
video?
yeah.
Miguelito's happy we weren't.
man,
He would have
so-
been viral.
Got up all crazy.
So
Miguelito
Miguelito,
breaking a chair.
tell South Phoenix a little bit about the golf tournament, dude.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Since it is in South Phoenix, right?
March 9th updates. Legacy Golf Resort, South Phoenix.
Stand up.
The tournament's coming along nicely. We have secured some amazing prizes. We have also some amazing official sponsors. They're all going to be giving prizes as well. But each team that competes, you guys can come out as spectators, pull for your favorite team, watch them golf. Afterwards, we'll all have a nice catered lunch. So each person that buys a ticket will
That's
be
fine.
involved in the lunch. Tickets are $45. You also get a raffle ticket, and then we'll be selling additional raffle tickets for more prizes as well. So come out, see who gets the longest drive, see who gets the closest to the pin, see who can do all this while they are relaxed. And it's going to be fun. I can't wait to see what happens with these
Come
pro
get
golfers.
specced out with us.
Yeah, be a spec.
Be a
Tater.
spectator.
Yeah. Literal.
That's amazing, dude. Any other announcements that you want to tell the people?
Let's see. Well, some of the prizes, we have hockey tickets. We have some floor seats
Nice.
for hockey. We've got a round of 4 at a couple really nice golf clubs. So those are worth about $600 each. We've got a $10,000 promotion. Anyone who gets a hole-in-one wins $10K.
$10,000.
So that'd
Right
be
off
pretty
the
cool.
bat.
And that's brought to you by the Mint Dispensary. So
Oh,
shout out to the
shout out
Mint,
Mint.
on the for putting that promotion together. And let's see what else for announcements.
What are the
We've
odds of
got-
getting a hole in one?
on a part?
Like 1 in 1,000?
That's a good question. The par 3, I would assume it happens a lot more often. I think that's the only holes they do it on. And one of the people that's playing in the tournament, he won a brand new truck, like a $35,000 truck, in a tournament he was playing in. So he's the one who gave us the idea. He said, "Hey, are we doing a hole-in-one promotion?"
So he's done a hole in one, that guy?
And yeah, because he said he
He's
won
about to take over again.
a brand new GMC truck or Chevy truck.
That's all he cares about. He's been practicing that hole in one all month.
So we can't afford the $35,000 truck, but we can afford the $10K promotion. And you just buy an insurance policy, and they have a camera on the golf course. So when you play those holes, they'll be recording it, and they'll see, to prove it or whatever. So that's going to be fun, but that's one of our main events coming up. And besides that, next week we'll be at the Champs Trade Show in Las Vegas. So anybody who's out there representing Arizona, come out and join us. Champs Trade Show is probably the biggest trade show in cannabis, where it's at the Las Vegas Convention Center, and it's going to be full of artists, retailers, just all kinds of exhibitions, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So after that, we come back and get ready for the golf tournament on March 9th, and then March 11th, we're going to head off to Cannabis in Barcelona to also represent Phoenix, Arizona, and that's what we're doing. We're just trying to we're hyper local with how we represent our community, but we want to take that message everywhere we go and spread that and let people know what kind of art's happening here, what kind of music, what the cannabis scene is like here. So Barcelona from March, we'll be in Madrid first, so we'll do our thing in Madrid and meet some people, and we'll head to Barcelona. It'll be Prody and Tolo and I, along with our Madrid crew, which is Joseph and Irene. And we will be out there knocking that out, have fun in Barcelona, show them our brand of cannabis entertainment, which is basically a circus. You guys know kind of what we
You
bring.
already know.
And then come back, and then we'll be back here. So be ready for a fun April and for some fun 420 events.
Great. How about a Sunday? What are we doing Sunday? Tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow night.
I have no idea what.
Snailmate.
Oh, that's right. We got a show at the Crescent Ballroom with one of our favorite local bands.
I need to give me a
Snailmate.
ticket, man. Where
And
can we
yeah.
get a ticket?
Get your
at?
tickets. They're $8. You could probably get them at the door, right?
I think you can get them at the door. They might be 10 at the door, but the
Oh, all right.
pre-sale is $8. And
And you
that,
get a free yo-yo. You buy them from Snailmate.
that's right.
Are they up here right now? I'm gonna go knock.
Maybe. We'll check after the show because they like to practice quite often.
Hmm.
Especially a weekend before their show. They'll be here rocking out, man.
But we've only seen them at Yucca Tap Room, which is a great venue too. But it'll be fun to see them at the Crescent Ballroom, where I hear is a really cool venue.
And they'll be our guest next week, Wednesday.
That's
Yeah,
right.
shout-
27th.
Snailmate. Yeah,
Snailmate.
Snailmate will be our
Okay.
guest, so
Okay.
that's going to be
Snails.
amazing. Shout out to the Snails. We'll ask them some.
Snails.
They're awesome. I don't know what to call their brand of music. It's
Yeah,
like a
I don't know,
psychic.
but let's get a little like a 5-question snail trivia for them. See
Oh, I
how,
like
see
that.
how well, see who knows snails
Yeah,
better.
I'm anxious to know these guys, man.
so they each
Because
got to
they're
answer
interesting.
3. We'll give them each 3 snail questions, and whoever does better is the snail master.
I like that, like a hot snail 5.
Yep, a hot snail 5.
Because they're definitely an interesting duo, man. Like,
Oh, they're down, dude. We got their CD downstairs, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a beautiful thing, Playboy.
Beautiful thing.
It is. It is.
Psychedelic.
Hey, have you guys
noise,
seen that new
hip-hop.
Galaxy phone that's gonna cost like $2,000?
Is it the good
The
one that?
S10?
Folds, dude. It's
Yeah.
amazing. So it becomes a whole tablet, and then it folds into just
So
a
not
phone.
the S10. That's coming out too.
No, it's called a Galaxy Fold, I think.
This will be the whole new.
a new
the
line,
new wave.
new wave.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it takes,
This is the
if
new
it
type.
holds.
It's gonna take.
Okay. if
It's
it
gonna
sticks.
take. Apple's gonna make theirs in about 4 years,
Gotcha.
guaranteed. Guaranteed, because that idea is too dope, bro. Have you seen
If-
the videos on it?
I did not.
If
I
I
only
was
saw
rich,
the picture.
if
of
I was
it.
a rich guy, I would definitely buy that phone. That's
But-
the only way I justify spending 2 G's on a phone. But
Oh yeah. You gotta
If that
have
catches on and then Apple makes theirs, that's a huge shift in the market.
oh, it's gonna happen. I
If
mean,
Samsung
nothing.
They're
being-
gonna have to compete.
Nothing's
yeah.
happened since like the Note or the big iPhones,
Right.
you know? Like once the big iPhones came, it's like the same thing now. Like they got the S Pen, so it's all
Yeah.
like the next generation now. They're moving on to something else.
They kind of need to, because I feel like 2 or 3 years ago, my phone was just as good when you'd spend all that money as this S9 was. It doesn't do anything that
The
my
thing,
old-
the
S-
camera's the
Yeah.
thing that gets better.
right.
The camera's
Other
usually,
than that, they've
yeah.
really
Like
they're
this-
stale, very stale.
I got a Note 5, dude. This thing still holds up to any
Mhm.
phone,
Well,
you know?
even Red hopped into the phone game now. They make video cameras for professional movies, like movie sets.
Oh,
So the
interesting.
cameras that they film real movies with and all that,
So red.
that's what they use. So now they launched the phone, and it has like a holographic screen and like all kinds of stuff, dude. So, but who knows?
Interesting.
I remember I saw Burner on his Instagram with it. He had just picked it up.
A
And I went
burner
to go,
phone?
yeah, I went to go look for it, and I was like, oh damn, it's a Red phone. Like they really
Burner.
made a phone.
Burner on the burner.
You should make a burner phone, huh?
Right? Would you?
A little disposable one. You throw away after a month. It disintegrates in a month.
You can't load new minutes or data on it. It
Nothing,
Just, once
yeah.
it runs out.
It's like 30
Burner.
bucks. It's like $30, you know, so it lasts you a month.
Burner, that's a $1 billion idea, man.
Oh,
Get
man.
burners.
We'll s-
burner
Yeah.
phones.
Look for that invoice in the mail from us.
Burner phones, dude. I think he'll sell out. Like no joke. That's how big this dude's products are. He puts a little cookie logo in the back. It's over, dude.
It's over with.
Oh, you got that burner phone? It's like a little flip phone, dude, that disintegrates over time.
Now we'll take 5 seconds
What is
for
this?
station
This is
identification.
the Galaxy Fold phone.
Yeah, dude. Look at the videos, bro.
You're listening to Roach Clip
That
Radio.
was like their first impressions
102.9
on it.
KDIF.
So,
South
yeah, I heard
Phoenix.
about
Stand
it.
up.
Stand up.
Hey,
Párate.
scared Eric.
Nice,
Scared
huh?
us.
I like
Nice.
that though. I like station. When I growing up watching the baseball games, they would
Yo,
always take
yo,
5 seconds for station identification.
Station
Always.
identification.
I like
We should start doing the test too, where
Every
like
top of
Everybody
the
pull out
hour
your
on the
IDs.
hour.
where you play that beep. Yeah.
Time for station identification. Every hour.
This is a test. You are not in danger.
So yeah,
Everybody
let's go
give
to a
me your
little.
IDs.
Let's go a little music break. You know, we'll wait for Tamal so he could hit us with his best shot.
Nice.
Then that. Roll a couple more blunts.
Enjoy your afternoon. We'll be right back.
South Phoenix.
Stand up.
KDIF on 2.9 FM.
KDIF.org. Roach Clip Radio 102.9
Yes.
FM, South Phoenix.
Párense, por favor.
Stand up.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to everybody playing Tetris 99 on the Nintendo Switch.
Dude,
You know,
I got to try it out. I still
finally
haven't
got
tried it
24th place out of 100. That's kind of
out.
hard, bro.
24th. Nice.
That was hard. It was hard to get there. It took me
How long was the battle?
like 5 minutes. I don't know.
Oh, they're quick?
Oh yeah, they're quick because you could attack opponents and stuff. So you could pick what opponent you want to attack, and then you could set attacks. It's dope. It's
What kind of attacks is it? Like, what can you do to them?
Or if you break lines,
Mm-hmm.
it'll rack up
On them?
So every line you break will stack on theirs as
Oh,
breaks.
you get to pick who. Also, yeah, all right, that's dope.
It's funny how every game is back in play. Now you just got to play it against 99 other people.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Even
amazing.
Tetris.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
big
yeah,
like
yeah,
PUBG and Fortnite and stuff started that
Fortnite?
the big gang bust. You know,
And
You-
then
you're-
Apex Legends just came out of nowhere.
what is that?
Once it's free, dude. Free download.
Apex Legends. What
Yeah,
is that
bro.
about, or what is it on?
It's a battle royale, and it's kind of futuristic. And you're like, it's only three-man squads, though. And yeah, you roll around, and it's like crazy land. Pick up guns and fight, and to the end.
It's in on Xbox.
Xbox and I think PS4.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but
Is
it
there
might
any-
just be on Xbox.
Is there any caveats like building in Fortnite?
No building and all that.
That's
but you
hard,
get like,
dude.
but you get like shields, you know. You can get like a shield to defend yourself with and things of that nature.
I see kids battle on the Fortnite, and they're like battling while they're building.
Right. Yeah.
So they're like shooting you while building a fort in front of them. You're like, how do I kill you?
Yeah.
And it's like a 4-year-old kid, dude, just laughing at you.
That's funny.
Yeah, kids are good at video games. They
Yeah.
pick them up quick.
They are.
I remember when as a kid, dude, the games were hard.
Mhm.
And like I beat a few games back in the day with no memory card, nothing, dude, just a cartridge
Oh
and
yeah.
your soul.
I was lucky because I got to see my older brother play them all. So he would play the games, and he would never let us play while he was home.
That's all.
Yeah.
My cousin Jesse was like a master at video
Yeah.
games, so we just watch him play.
Yeah, so we
and
watch
like
him.
beat him, and
Yeah.
I seen him beat Mario Brothers, the first one.
The
He's like
moment they take off, we hop on it, and we're all
Yeah.
fighting for it to see who's first, and then boom, we try to beat it, and it's all hard stuff.
my sister beat Mario 2. That one was hardcore.
You seen the 15-minute one on Super Mario 3?
Oh yeah, like
the guy that beats it in
the
15
quick
minutes.
runs. What are they called?
Well, he's just jumping on everything.
yeah.
But that's Mario 3. I've
Yeah,
seen
Super Mario
the
3.
original one
Yeah.
where he does it real quick.
Hmm.
Yeah, some dude beats it like in 5 minutes.
I
The
didn't
whole
know there
thing.
was an
5-minute
end
one?
to the second Mario one. That one you just keep getting cycled back. I
Oh,
could
nah.
never figure it out. And
The-
getting turnips
You
and,
gotta
and
beat it a
stuff.
certain way.
That's the weirdest Mario game ever, dude.
Yeah,
What's
that
up,
one was
King?
wild.
We're joined back by King J.
That was
What's
cool.
up, King J?
I liked it. The Mario
What's
2 was
up,
dope.
man? What's up?
How you been, dude?
Good, good.
Had to work this morning.
Yeah.
Dang, what time you going? 5.
Yeah, 5.
So you gotta wake up like at 4.
Yeah, 4.
He was at the Lowrider show.
Oh, you were?
Setting up.
He has 2 of his whips right there.
What?
They entered a couple FedEx trucks, I heard.
All stocked
They
up.
got his
Yeah,
whips.
nice, real
Nice, nice like Tetris.
Chromed out. Yeah.
He's got a Mustang, like Doughboy.
But don't call me dope boy. But I think it's about that time.
Dope
What do you
boy,
think?
Chris.
I think it's about that time. The smoke's telling me.
Is it?
The
Is
smoke
it rising?
signals.
What?
The electricity's building up in the air.
The smoke is rising.
The storm has come.
And now it's time for the news with
the one
King
and only
J.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, buddy.
So, I got some options for you guys.
I picked Dog Rescue.
Dog rescue. What?
Animal shelter.
How did
Dog
you know?
rescue.
How did you know?
Because you read it on
The
the
top
paper.
thing on the paper got me excited.
Toxic alcohol or world record B.
It's a dog rescue. Let's start off with a good one. That seems good.
I mean,
The title sounds good.
okay, if you, I mean,
Lassie?
I'm not saying it's good, but
I'm saying it's
I'm
good.
not saying it's good, but
It's really good.
I'm not saying it's really good. But
It's a thriller.
All right, well, let's
It's
start
a
with a
thriller.
good one. Let's get us all
Thriller in
trippy.
Manila.
Thriller in Manila, that's what I was
Dog in
thinking.
Hong Kong.
so, which one you guys want? The dog one first?
Dog one.
I
Do
vote
it.
dog. With your
Unless you guys want to save
a
it. It
vote.
just, yeah.
Nah,
All
give
right,
us
let's-
a dog.
Yeah.
Now I'm afraid the other ones are going to make me sad.
No, it's not a sad one. It's just a crazy one.
Just pull out the
Right.
violin.
So on Wednesday, local workers nearby rushed to rescue a dog in distress from a freezing river.
Whoa.
Men were working on the Cindy Dam, on the Pernu River, Parnu, Pernu.
In Australia?
Pernu? Yeah, that
The
sounds
Pernu
right.
River?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Pernu.
After they rescued a dog that was stuck in the ice. After they rescued it, they rushed it to local clinic for medical attention, unaware they had been carrying a 1-year-old male wolf around.
Whoa.
Yeah, it wasn't a dog they rescued; it was a wolf.
Whoa.
But they didn't know it was a wolf because when they took the wolf in, it had low blood pressure. They said, and that was the only thing that was keeping the wolf like really calm.
The Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein dog.
Because the dude was like, "Oh, it was letting me. It was like laying on my lap, and it was just letting me pet it."
All
and it
right,
wasn't
yeah.
doing
So it wasn't
nothing.
panicking now. It was
What, the
just
wolf woke up
'Cause
and
it
ate
was-
everybody?
they
had
hibernate
It
hibernation
had low
mode.
blood
They
pressure.
didn't take him to jail for messing with nature.
So
Whoa.
So
That's a thing.
after they gave the wolf medical attention, they put it in a cage after they realized it was a wolf and not a dog.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
That's
And
not
then
bad.
release it back into the wild, probably.
Most likely after.
Every dog has
It's day.
wolf genes, right?
Well, maybe it looked like a poodle all wet,
Oh, like a
like
poodle.
with his hair all drippy.
No, when it was all wet, it looked like one of those husky dogs.
So it must have been like a young one, because
Yeah, it was only a
they
year
get
old.
big, because wolves are pretty big. You'd
No
be able to
kidding.
tell
Yeah. It was
only
between the
a year
difference between a
old.
wolf and a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a pup. That's
Okay,
a
you seen
pup.
that picture?
Well, shout
of-
out to that rescue worker for rescuing that wolf. You know.
There's a wolf pup? A pup? That's a pup?
Yeah, they're pups.
They're pups, right? A
They're
wolf?
same
I
same
think so.
genes.
That's what you would
Yeah.
call it?
Mm-hmm.
Every dog has like wolf DNA or whatever.
Right.
genetics or something.
So every dog is a wolf.
Big pimp.
Not every wolf is a dog.
Whoa.
And every dog has his day.
Oh.
Needless to say.
And all dogs go
So
to
you
heaven.
guys want toxic alcohol or world record B?
Toxic
Toxic.
raspberry vodka.
Below the belt.
Not even close. So it says that at least 99 people have died and more than 100 are being treated in the hospital after drinking toxic bootleg alcohol.
Whoa.
Or moonshine.
This
That's
happened in
fake moonshine.
northeastern India.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right. Who's buying bootleg
And it
alcohol
says
in
that
America?
several
Right.
women are among the victims. The first victim
Ooh,
died
they're trying to
Thursday.
get drunk behind their husband's back. Okay, I like that.
It says that the victims all worked in tea plantations. Police
And
said
what
they
tea?
tea plantations, yeah.
Like green tea?
Like leaves? tea
Yeah,
leaves?
where they just make
fields,
tea.
yeah.
Yeah. Police said they found the house where the toxic liquor was made and had recovered 2.5 pints of it.
Dang.
Man. So that happened a lot back in Prohibition. And then I've heard that, I mean, that happens at those all-inclusive resorts, too, I've heard. Like, they just source, like, cheap alcohol.
Yeah, it's like half water, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I only drink the beer from those places.
Mm-hmm.
And it said that doctors are baffled by what was used in the ingredients of the bootleg alcohol, but it is causing organ failure.
Yeah, they're probably mixing some
Some crazy
chemicals in there, bro,
something, dude.
to make
That
you
or
feel
it's
more
not
faded.
clean, because I think vodka, the point of vodka is that it's double distilled, triple distilled, or filtered, whichever, to clean all those impurities out. And if you don't, that probably would make
Well,
you
because
sick.
Oh, yeah.
if you
Mhm.
drink pure
From the
vodka,
potatoes,
pure
huh?
vodka,
All that mold.
100%,
There's all kinds
you're
of
gonna-
stuff in it. And they-
Bacteria,
yeah, they filter double, triple, whatever.
fungi.
Fungi.
It's fungi.
I don't know.
It's fungi, dog. I'm a scientist. That's it.
It's fungi. Yo soy
I
scientist.
guess look out when you're in India.
Yeah, don't be drinking no bootleg liquor, man. Unless you made it
Right.
yourself and you know what went to it and you're an expert.
Or you're
Bro,
100%
just leave
sure
it.
that it's good where you're getting it.
If not, just leave it to the experts, right?
Right.
Go to a reputable. I like breweries, honestly, where they make the beer there and you just get it fresh off the tab. You know, the
That's
draft.
so much more available than it used to be. You
Yeah,
can
they're
go to pretty
everywhere
much
now.
any city and get a good
I like-
fresh beer.
I like the one in Sedona, Oak
Oak
Creek.
Creek.
Oak Creek Brewing
Yeah.
Company, bro. They got lots of types of beers.
Yeah, I'll drink that out of a chalice, Holmes.
Yeah, I like the one in the
Chaleta Homes.
Santan Brewery.
Oh yeah, they're good too. Yeah,
They
shout
got
out
some-
Santan.
Some flavors,
We
man.
got Oso, Four Peaks.
Hey, we need to hit a brewery one day.
Big
and
names around here.
Yeah, some Four Peaks. I know One Peak.
Let's go after this.
One Peak.
I'm down.
On our bikes. A little Saturday
do
evening
it.
bike ride.
Oh no, I gotta go. That's where I'm going after this. I'm gonna go bike shopping. We're gonna go buy a couple bikes.
Nice.
Are you?
Desiree's getting one, and I'm gonna pick up something else. So
Oh, nice.
try to find something dope, comfortable. You know, that's gonna last me a while. So
Nice. I
some
love-
disc brakes.
Oh.
Oh,
Fresh.
going disc.
Oh, he's going new age.
Make sure they're pre-sub, slime.
Yeah, and then when you do get that new bike, your old one is slimed up. It's
It's ready for someone
it'll
else.
fall
to ride.
into the.
Oh, my dad bought another bike. I'll just give him that bike back. But he
nice.
he's got another bike that I
Oh, he
could
bought
bring
a
as a
sick
spare.
aluminum one.
20
Oh,
bucks. 100%. My dad's a bargain hunter, dog. Yard seller.
Dude, that bike is running super smooth.
Hit us with your best shot, King J. Shout out to Guitar Hero, one of my favorite games.
So it says that this bee is called Mega.
No, you say.
Mega
It
Chi
doesn't say
Pluto?
nothing.
It's the world's largest bee. It was found in North Moluccas.
Maracas.
OKAS. Oh, I have no idea.
Moluccas.
Moluccas.
Molas.
Molus. It was found in Molus.
World's largest bee has been missing for 38 years. It was found in Indonesia. That little town is in Indonesia.
What did they find?
It's the world's largest bee. It's big as an
I thought you said being. I was like, damn.
38-year-old bee?
No. It's been missing for 38 years.
Well, it must be that big, or
Yeah,
did
it's as big as an adult
Oxtail?
thumb. It has jaws like a stag beetle.
Dang, a bee this big, dude.
It's 4 times larger than a honeybee.
I seen bumblebees that big, though.
I know. I feel like I've seen a couple of them.
Remember
I don't like
Temecula?
bees at all.
Those big bumblebees?
Hell
They
no.
were scary, dude. But they don't. I guess those don't even sting people or none.
But
What?
they just found the species, right? They didn't find the same bee. I don't think bees live.
they were little
38
tunas?
years.
No, that one exact bee is that old.
They said it's the world's largest bee. It's been missing for 38 years.
Well, it's got to be even
Oh,
older
been
than...
missing. It's dead, dude.
No, they found it.
Oh.
Some dude found it. They had it on a video, and it was living in an old termite nest.
Did
in a
they run
tree.
DNA on it and all that? Or
How do you know? It's
how
not
was
like
it
its brother?
determined it was a 38-year-old?
How
How
they
long
Was
do
it
bees
tagged?
live?
Wait, what? They didn't say how long it lived. They just said it's been.
What did it say?
Bees live like 122 to 152 days. So I think they found the species of bee that's been missing for 38 years. They didn't find the same bee, but
That
they
sounds
found
more like
one
it.
of them.
Yeah, because
So they've
It's like you
confirmed.
said you've seen big ones like that, so maybe.
But
it's
they're
just-
bumblebees.
Oh.
In Temecula, they were big, dude. Big old bumblebees. They were always chilling by like the sunflowers and stuff, dude. Just chilling. Like, damn,
Yeah.
dude, don't look at me like that, Holmes.
During the active season, they only live 5 to 6 weeks. So during the winter is when they can live longer. When they're
So the
not
people that found it
working so
was a
hard.
research team of North America and an Australian biologist.
Cool.
That's dope.
How did they find it? Just stumbled up on it on accident?
Well,
Usually happens
in the
like
video,
that,
they
huh?
said that they had been searching for it for like 4 to 5 days,
Damn.
They probably had a lead. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They had a hot tip.
and then that's
it's
when
going down.
And then that's when they showed that they found it in an old termite nest that was like in a tree.
Oh, so they found the species then. That sounds more more like it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that to track one bee, bro, how hard would that be?
How hard would that be?
For 38 years, like...
One bee.
That could be.
Well,
Only one
so I
bee.
just bought a book in Sedona. I went in this little tiny shout out to the little bookstore in Sedona.
Shout out little
their
bookstore.
little
in Sedona.
selection.
Shout out little bookstore. in
But I
Sedona.
grabbed
We love you.
one of the books I grabbed was about the big year. This guy who went around the world and saw every species of bird in every country in 365 days. So just taking flights, catching these birds and documenting each one. And it has a list of the birds in there. But the movie based on it is with Jack Black and Steve Martin. It's
Oh, there's a
actually really
movie about
fun.
it?
Yeah.
I'm about to watch it.
I never watch movies on
What is
purpose.
it called? What
It's
is it
like
called?
it just came on one day, and it's called The Big Year.
Oh, the big.
And so it's about,
You ever heard of it?
you know,
A guy with big
this
ears.
guy. It's based on the true story of
Jack
this guy
Black?
going around. Yeah, Jack Black's funny in it as usual.
Shout out Jack Black. I like the movie he made with Mos Def. You guys ever watch that?
Yeah, be kind and rewind.
About the video store? Yeah.
I love that movie. Yeah, where they do the
They set up the projector on the
and
savannah.
they make the movies.
Yeah, they make their own movies.
Yeah, shout out Mos Def and Jack
Oh, I've
Black.
never seen that.
They
I'm
make
gonna
their
have
own
to watch
version
that.
of like Ghostbusters of every
Oh,
movie.
for real?
Like,
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that.
I thought you were gonna say High Fidelity. 'Cause
I
he
gotta
was in
watch
That
that
one's
movie
dope too.
again.
John Cusack.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one's
record
sick.
store.
I've never watched that movie.
That one's sick.
Sounds
that
dope.
one's a funny one.
Sound dope.
And now it's time for your horoscopes with Alto Marihuana. This portion of the radio show is brought to you by Cannabis Cactus. Go to cannabiscactus.com.
Always free.
Never prickly.
Amen.
All right. So which one are we gonna do today, guys?
So, can you think of one we haven't done?
Hit us with that first one.
Dana, dana.
I would say Leo. huh?
Give
Leo.
the Leos what they want.
What
Shout
up, Leo?
So we'll do
out to my Theo
Leos.
Leo doing time in the pen.
You
In the lane. Keep your
leotards.
head up.
Keep your leotard on.
Keep your leotard on. So for leotard is a season to reflect. And recommending Chocolope by the homies out in Oasis Dispensary.
He's also the
The
leotard.
Well, they visualize it.
What's the strain?
I just
The
visualized
strain is
strawberry.
Chocolope.
I love
Chocolope.
a
Chocolope.
good cut.
Chocolope.
That's
Chocolope,
nice.
I
right?
haven't tried that. I need to try it.
And brought to you by the
You
Oasis
have.
Dispensary.
Shout out Oasis.
North and South.
Oh, I
two
have tried
locations.
it, I
They're
guess.
cool.
You have.
It's just been a minute.
Right, so
You
it's
haven't seen that strain in.
Chocolope. Yeah, I don't think I've tried it myself.
Well, he says I have, so I have.
You have.
It tastes like cinnamon
trust
and
him in
chocolate,
those-
like champurrado.
It does. It's
Champurrado.
earthy,
Yeah.
nutty. It tastes like
Mhm.
coffee or
Yeah.
chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And it may be a lower THC strain, but
Interesting.
Oh man,
really well
amazing
balanced. Good, you
the
know.
taste. Yeah.
good effects and
Cannabinoid, a
stuff.
well balanced cannabinoid profile.
There we go.
Exactly.
Terpenes are on point.
The best one I had was in Spain, and then I've had a couple good ones here. But it really depends who the genetics come from and how good that cut is.
How's the weed
that
in
they
Spain?
grow. It's very good, you know. But the same as here. You can buy more mid grades,
More
and then you can
mid-grades?
buy more expensive ones too.
more
All right.
middies.
All right, hit us with the Leo.
Yeah. Leo's bringing that Chocolope. So it's this month is about introspection. From your closest relationships to finances, you will be honest with others and yourself, making this time constructive. Think about what you value most in your relationships and find ways to strengthen them. Be honest about using cannabis so we may continue to gain support for the plant. Yeah.
Hey,
For the
Leo.
movement.
Yep. Follow the
Shout out all the
movement.
Leos out there.
The stars will align for you this week. We promise you that.
Just look up and
Follow your dreams.
I don't think we've done Libra either.
Let's give him a Libra.
Books.
So the Libra is
Lucha Libra.
season of imagination.
Talking about Jack Black, Nacho
Jack
I
Libre.
know, like, yeah.
Nacho.
Get that
corn out of my face.
Get the corn out of my face. Oh man, that is a great.
That's a
one.
classic movie,
We
man.
might
like
have to have a
Tenacious-
viewing of that. At some
Tenacious
point.
D's dope too.
That's a funny one.
Man, if we had them on the podcast
Pick
or
a
the,
destiny.
or the radio show here, that would just be amazing.
Dude, he'll just freestyle for us, dude. I seen him.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
nice.
he'll do the guitar and the
Yeah, he'll
lyrics.
just start. They'll both start just singing.
Maybe we'll do a little tribute like that. Maybe at one of our next live events, or maybe on the podcast, we'll give you guys a
420,
little,
dude.
Ooh,
We'll do
be
our
on
best,
stage.
our best Tenacious D.
Our best Tenacious D.
We'll give
Get
you
the
guys more
guitars out.
details on Wednesday about that 420 event, but we'll be all over it.
Yep.
Fried food.
Shout out to Franco and the greatest mustache on earth.
All right, keeping the stash game on
Franco
par.
keeps it popping. He's moving around town. He's introducing people. He's got a good heart, and it's gonna be fun to see what projects come together.
Oh, he's
out
at
of
the
his
Lowrider
efforts.
show right now. Look at him
yeah.
get up.
He's
you know,
twerking.
He's hopping in
He's
those cars.
He's
No,
twerking.
he's hopping, twerking.
He's making his butt cheeks clap.
Yeah.
Oh man,
His butt cheeks are twerking.
he's pressing
Well,
buttons,
Yeah.
Some
flipping
buttons with the
switches.
cheeks.
Yeah.
All right, hit us with the Libra.
Good.
Hit us with the
Oh, I
pound.
got
This train
distracted.
is a Blackwater OG,
Ooh, I
to
like
you,
that. Blackwater OG is one of my favorites ever.
brought to you by the homies up at Herbal Wellness Center.
The one
Big ups
from,
to Herbal
The
Wellness.
greenhouse.
The greenhouse over on
Man, that thing was epic.
over like in Peoria or something, like Sunny Slope. Oh man, they have like the epic like genetics for that, dude.
Dope. I've never tried it myself. That's one I haven't tried anything.
Oh, that's a.
But yeah, but this one's brought to you by Herbal Wellness Center. So big ups to them, Herbal Wellness.
Yeah, if you guys find it at the other spot, check out their menu. I guarantee you guys won't be disappointed because that thing looks like you're looking at diamonds, dude.
Diamonds.
Yeah, black diamonds.
Platinum and
It'll blind you,
diamonds.
bro.
They had that in that sour cream, remember?
Mm-hmm.
The sour cream was.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll have to go. I haven't been to the greenhouse, but I hear
go talk
all
to them.
good things about them. So I'm gonna have to check it
They're
out.
like a true
Yeah,
med
definitely,
style,
man.
like
Mhm.
top tier, but
Yeah, they're like on
you
Bell-
get what you pay for, you know.
Like around
Oh.
Bell Road and 75th, 83rd
I think
area.
we ought
They're
to
not too far.
get in touch with them.
Yep,
Cool
We're
beans.
coming to see you guys.
yep. See, we just shouted you guys out for free right now. Next time it's gonna cost a few Blackwater nugs.
That's right.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's
Shout
what's
out
up.
Libra.
So
All
Lucha.
right, Libras. Yeah,
Sorry,
all right, my
we
bad.
keep
I got
interrupting
distracted. Is you have always challenged what is normal, and this month brings support and renewed energy for your passions. Your true friends understand the quirky emotions and the eccentric thoughts in your brain. Be encouraged by when they support your creativity. Always remember that everything about you is freaking amazing.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, Libras, put it down out there. Las estrellas te hablan.
Is there like a fact? Is there one of those?
Is there?
Give us a fact, Miguelito.
Miguelitos?
You know, I has those little. What's the joke of the year?
Here's your higher thinking for the day. Do they make "Do Not Touch" signs in Braille?
What's Braille?
Braille is the series
The-
of dots
yeah,
for
the-
blind people to find their way around. Yeah, so you'll find Braille on lots of places
Do not
around
touch.
the city.
Yeah,
Bro.
that is hilarious. Oh, I just messed
Oh,
up,
man.
Holmes.
We have a let's see here. We can shout out Tomatoes Designs. We got a cool art pieces this month. So if you want to check out at cannabiscactus.com, you can see Tomatoes, you can see El Sage Rock, Nervic,
Tomatoes.
El Spock, and a MD, MAQ, and other local artists here in the Phoenix graffiti scene and also just art scene in general. So this is our graffiti issue, cannabiscactus.com. Enjoy our stories.
Beautiful. Man, since the guests been taking over for the last 3 weeks, they've been beating us at our own game. We're finally going to have an in-house winner today. Who is it going to be?
I don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine.
That's right.
I think it's gonna be that one guy, Brody. I think
Well, let's start with Brody since we've all lost and you're the host. It's time for burpees and shots. Burpees and shots.
Oh, yeah.
It's time for burpees and shots.
Oh,
Burpees and shots.
yeah.
It's a multiple choice trivia game. One miss equals a strike. 3 strikes, you're out.
Once you get out, you can't get back in.
let's get it.
1 steal per
Brody
game.
right here. Who's going first?
And now Brody, come on down. You're going first, Brody.
Oh, all right.
Let's just start with Brody right off the bat.
Which game are the clues mimed or mimed? Or-
Mime? Yeah.
Which game?
Yeah, mimed.
Blind Man's Buff, Simon Says,
Ooh.
Postman's Knock, or Charades?
Ooh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one.
Charades?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was hard.
Yeah, whiff me up. Wiffle ball.
Who plays Preston Burke in the U.S. TV series Grey's Anatomy?
Ooh, now
James
that's a question.
Pickens Jr., Patrick
Dang.
Dempsey, Justin Chambers, or Isaiah Washington?
Ooh.
Who
I'm
plays
going to say
Preston
Isaiah
Burke
Washington.
Isaiah Wash.
in
For the-
Grey's Anatomy? Isaiah
Total-
Washington?
Yeah.
I think
Total
I was
guess.
thinking second one.
No, you're right.
You're right, dude. What made you guess
He's
Isaiah,
a
man?
watcher.
The Bible?
Watches. He's a viewer.
No, I knew that. I'll tell you later.
Rebecca's heart.
I don't want to say. I don't
Altico.
wanna say on air.
As the German motor manufacturer, what does BMW stand for? Belson Motorsports, Baden Mechanical Workshops, Berlin Mechanical Workshops, or Bavarian Motor Works?
Man, that's hard, dude.
I'll say the last one.
The last one?
I never knew what BMW
That's good.
stood for.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yep.
Bavarian.
Wow.
Motor.
Bavarian Motor Works.
Interesting. No, it's just getting harder.
King J. So Rolex is a watch manufacturer from which country? Austria, Switzerland, England, or Germany?
Dang.
Ain't no joke.
The Folex.
The Rolex is a
Crazy.
watch manufacturer from which country?
I'm gonna say Switzerland.
That's a good guess.
From Swiss.
I never did write them that letter though.
Yep,
But
you're right.
That's a great guess. I would have guessed that too, just
Yeah.
but it's a wild guess for me.
Damn, everyone came swinging at these
I
wiffles.
know,
Nice.
except me.
We hitting the whiffles back at you.
it's good.
Who was the first pope to be
Indoctrinated.
appointed in the 21st century? Benedict the ninth or what is it?
The 16th?
The 16th. John Paul II, George Ringo II, or John the 23rd.
Benedict.
The
Mr.
first one.
Arnold. Yeah.
I think it's
Benedict
John. I
Arnold.
think it's John Paul.
John Paul.
Was it
No,
John
you're
Paul?
right.
Oh.
Was it Mr. Arnold?
You were right, man.
Benedict Arnold, my man. That's why I love the Catholic Church.
That's why I love eggs Benedict.
Benedictos, huevos.
Benedictos, güey. Benedictos,
What was the
huevos.
first song ever recorded? Mary Had a Little Lamb, God Save the King, A Bicycle Built for Two, or Happy Birthday?
Dang, first song ever recorded.
I'm gonna go with, oh man.
Oh man.
Man,
Mary Had a Little Lamb, Holmes.
that
I
sounds
was
about
thinking
right.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
What a guess.
Ooh.
Dang, so that's the first song ever
Through the first
recorded.
round.
That's good to know.
Everybody
Mary
made it
had
through the
a
first round.
Tuleta.
Brody
Yeah.
just made it through the second.
Milkus. Who shot Lee Harvey Oswald?
Ooh, nice.
Jack Ruby, Jack Emerald.
Jack Ruby. That was a nice
Jack
little
Ruby?
nice little chuleta.
It's
I
true
wouldn't
that
know that
I
one.
Nice.
wouldn't know that
seasoned
either.
and everything.
Man,
Marinated.
Alto.
I know who Oswald shot, but I don't know who
In
shot
1994, thieves broke into Norway's National Gallery. Which piece of art by Edvard Munch did they steal?
him. Munch. Again.
Falling Water, The
Water
Scream,
Falling?
The Blue Boy, or Guernica?
Ooh.
In 1994, thieves broke into Norway's National Gallery. Which piece of art by Edvard Munch did they steal? The Falling Water, The Scream, The Blue Boy, or Guernica?
I'm gonna go with B.
The
B.
Scream.
I think that's right.
Is he right?
You're right.
Yeah.
Bang.
Oh.
Do you know which the painting that is?
That's the
The
only
one
one
that-
that I knew what it was. I was like,
Now we got a game.
Jay.
We got a game.
Which mountain range might the Tour de France go through?
Tour de Scant.
The Rockies, the Alps,
The
the
Alps.
Himalayas, or
Andes.
Andes?
Andes.
The Himalayas, I think.
Himalayas?
Ooh, I don't think
Nope,
so.
I don't think so.
Alps.
The Andes.
The Andes, I
In,
think.
in France. It's the Tour de France.
No, it's the Alps.
Alps.
Oh,
yeah,
Ooh,
right.
the Alpines.
I was gonna try to
The
steal it.
All right.
The Alpinos.
Tolo.
Brody.
Greenland is a home to many walruses, a marine mammal known for their what? Very long noses, wings, tusks, or
Tusk.
poisonous skin.
Tusk.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I steal it?
Everybody made it through round 2. Here comes round 3, man.
not
This
me.
is getting
Except
Oh,
crazy.
Tamal didn't
Down
make it
one.
through. on
Oh, you're
two.
down 1?
You're down 1.
Brody's down one. No, Brody, yes.
Oh, you
Brody's
got
alive,
alive. Nice
yeah.
alive.
Which band had a hit with Radar Love in 1973? Shocking Blue, Rainbow, Silver Buckles, or Golden Earrings?
Ooh.
Those all sound like hair bands too.
It's like you either know or you don't.
Yep. Either you're
Nah,
in
Radar
it or you're
Love,
not in it.
like Shocking Blue wouldn't make a Radar Love. Like Rainbow, they might. I'm gonna go with Rainbow.
Rainbow 6.
No, Golden Earring.
Golden
Golden
earring.
9 007.
What? A golden earring.
That
That's a.
We're dealing strikes. We're dealing strikes now.
learn something every day.
We're dealing strikes.
You ready, man?
Uh-oh.
Which country has the fewest time zones?
The fewest time zones.
This guy always gives hard
The
questions.
Kiribati Islands, Mexico, South Africa, or Indonesia? Which country has the fewest time zones? Kiribati Islands, Mexico, South Africa, or Indonesia?
Ooh.
Which
All right, hold on.
country
By the
is
beach, by the
the
beach, by the beach, by the beach, by the
Kiribati
beach, by the
Islands,
beach.
Mexico, South
Miguelito for
Africa,
dealing
New
strikes now.
Zealand,
Mexico, Mexico, Mexico.
Mexico.
You're
The
wrong.
islands.
Wrong.
The islands.
You're wrong.
Mexico has
Was it the
45
islands?
time zones, 65 people.
Nope.
per time
South
zone.
Africa, buddy.
South
South
Africa.
Africa.
That one kind of sounded too much like a trick, so I chose Mexico.
I'm
Oh,
gonna-
Tico.
I'm gonna-
Strike?
So who was the author of the dialogues Protagoras and Mino?
Protagonist?
Protagoras and Mino. Plato, spoon, forko, or knife?
Play-Doh.
Oh, yeah, Plato.
Yeah, it wasn't fair.
I like Forco. Forco.
Forco.
He's my favorite
As soon as
god.
you said the second one, I was like,
Come
alright.
on. Which superstar was named the Great One?
Ooh.
Yes. Rod Laver, Eddie Edwards, Wayne Gretzky, or Dixie Dean?
Can I steal?
If you, yeah, I don't know none of those.
Wayne
dudes.
Gretzky, the great one, dude.
Dang.
I don't know.
I was hoping to just deal a strike instead.
Nah, but I
So
need to stay
fun-
alive, though.
Fun fact, which two hockey players have the most combined goals in their careers?
Wayne Gretzky
Wayne
and
Gretzky
and John
his,
Doe.
and his brother.
Luke Romanowski.
Wayne Gretzky has like 2,000 something. His brother has 4.
So who's next?
Still me.
I never knew his brother
And
even
as
played.
the two
Which
players,
city
they
was
still-
previously known as
As in
Salisbury?
Salisbury.
Yeah, New York, Herrera, Paris, or London?
See, dude? I'm glad
Which
I
city
stole.
was previously known as Salisbury?
That's a good
New York, Herrera, Paris, or London?
I'm gonna say Herrera.
You're right, buddy.
Yeah.
I can't believe you just did that.
Hey.
That was awesome.
The other
Brody,
ones just
it's your
sound
turn.
like.
Pull that rabbit out the hat.
like, man.
It's
You
Brody's
suffer
turn
from-
'cause I stole.
If you
Brody.
suffer from prosopagnosia, what do
Uh-oh.
you have difficulty in remembering?
Ooh.
Prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia.
What do you have a hard
Words, names, instructions, or faces.
time? Ooh. I think I know this just by the name of
Who
it.
is it? Brody?
Yeah, Brody's turn.
Oh yeah.
Brody.
I'm gonna go with the words.
Brody.
I would say faces.
Faces.
Man, that was a
That was a
doozy,
whiff.
though.
That wasn't a
Something
whiff.
That wasn't a whiff. but
No.
No
I
mercy.
figured
man.
it was faces.
You got it? You got it right?
No.
No, I was wrong.
It was face, right?
Yeah.
That's what I would have guessed.
Prosonagosia.
You ready, my
Because
friend?
proso means cara in Spanish.
No, it doesn't.
You ready? So, whose autobiography was entitled The Long Walk to Freedom? Mahatma Gandhi, Lenin, Nelson Mandela, or Martin Luther King?
Ooh.
First thing that popped into my head was Mandela. So I hope
Nelson?
that's right. It's either that or Gandhi, but I'm gonna go with Mandela.
You're right.
That's
Dang,
what
you
I
got
said.
it right.
Mandela. Yeah.
You should have
Popped
went with
into my
Gandhi.
head. Yeah. Ooh, at a beach.
Should have went with Gandhi.
Oh yeah.
Gandhi in 60 seconds.
Gandhi in 60
Gandhi with the wind.
segundos.
Oh, here comes
You
Gandhi.
ready? Gandhi is here. What kind of scientist studies weather and climate?
Meteorologist.
First whiff of the day.
Whiffed up. You correct? You
King
ready?
J.
What European country comes last in alphabetical order?
Ooh, last.
United Kingdom, France, and Germany, or the Vatican City?
Or what?
Or the Vatican
The
City.
Vatican City. What European country
Vatican
comes
City,
last?
right? Yeah.
Vatican City? You're correct.
Dang, that was good.
Man. Good guess.
What was the name of Zorro's horse?
Oh, come on. I don't know.
Conroe's horse.
I thought I was gonna say something else.
thunder, tornado, or hurricane?
Who's
Give me
Zorro?
the options again.
Lightning, thunder, tornado, or hurricane?
He seems like a lightning.
Lightning?
Lightning bolt,
Hurricane.
horse,
Hurricane.
thunder.
Tornado.
Tornado.
Oh, man. I would have never guessed tornado.
I was gonna steal it, but
Got
I was like,
one
I wasn't
burger?
I'm
sure.
down one. Down one.
Soto,
Sorry, guys. Sorry I disappointed my fans.
I will get you. Soto.
What country is Zydrunas Ilgauskas originally from?
Ooh, that's a whiffle for you.
Serbia, Lithuania, Brazil, or Slovenia?
You know where he's from, dude.
Slovene.
No,
Zydrunas.
but there was
Lugauskis,
there was
dude.
war back
Yeah.
then.
But
There was
that's-
civil war.
Uh-huh.
You already know who
Yeah.
Lugauskas is.
Yeah, he's Serbian, right?
Nice.
He played with LeBron James.
Nope.
No,
he's
Lithuania.
from
See, I didn't know
Yeah,
either.
I was one of those.
He was the same as
And
our boy Arvidas.
The
Arvidas
brothers,
Sabonis.
the brothers
Yeah.
were from
Latest.
Serbia, which was
Down
involved.
2 probably or 1?
Now I'm out already, I think. Or
No.
2.
That's all right.
I think that was 3. He had 2. Yeah.
Are you out? Which ones did you miss?
I
I think you just missed 2. No, maybe 3. I don't
yeah,
know.
I think I already
I think you
missed
missed
3.
three.
All right, you're out then.
I'm down 1 still.
I'm down 1.
1-0.
Okay,
Miguelito.
go ahead.
Ready?
Give him a fastball, dog.
So which form of Buddhism stressed meditation as means to enlightenment?
Tao.
Ooh, I didn't know that. I would've
Nope,
said
it was
Hinduism.
Zen, buddy.
Oh
Ooh,
no!
the
I didn't
Zen
even-
master.
He didn't even let you
I
get
didn't
the
even look at the rest of the
answers.
answers.
The Zen master.
Zen
bro.
master, bro.
You
Came
said
in.
Tao, I
Shout
was
out
hit
Phil
Tao.
Jackson.
So you're down 2, buddy. What do you feel about that? You lo 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 lo.
Down 2. Man.
Cocky.
So-
I got
Right.
cocky.
Yeah.
I got served up some Tao of my
Alto
own.
marihuano.
So David Bowie had a spacey hit with which song? 2000 Lighted Years from Home, Space Oddity, Mercury Rising, or Rocket Man?
Rocket Man.
Cause I'm the Rocket Man. That's Elton John.
Nope, Space Oddity.
Nice.
Rocket Man's Elton John.
Down 1, you're down 2, or
Oh, should have stopped.
you're down 1 only?
I know that one.
I don't like Tamal.
I heard that
being
song, the
discomforted.
name and the song popped into my head for some reason.
So how many years is 1 million hours?
1 million to Juan.
111, 114, 211, or 214?
Ooh.
How many years are a million hours?
Yes.
And what are my answers?
111, 114, 211, or 214?
I
Man.
think 211.
That's a hard one, dude.
That's a beer, buddy. No,
Nope,
that's
that's
a
like
beer.
114.
211 is a beer. It's
It's
like
114.
it's 114.
Yeah,
Man,
He
that
just did his
was-
math right there on the paper. He's like, oh, let me find that.
dude. That guy suck at math. I'm good
no,
at guessing.
no, you're doing good. You're doing good. You got that one right. So, which world leaders shared fish and chips in a London pub in 2003? Nelson Mandela and Silvio Berlusconi, Nicolas Sarkozy and Helen Clark, Tony Blair and Washington W. Bush, or John Howard and Vladimir Putin?
The Vlads.
The Vlads of Vladimir Putin
Yeah.
and Putin.
It's got to be Bush.
Was it Bush?
Yep,
That
George
time?
Bush and
Yeah,
I'm down 2.
2003.
we don't do the faces.
No, look at us.
I'm down 2.
I'm down 2.
2.
1.
You ready?
Mm.
Which saint is not a U.S. Virgin Island? Saint Vincent, Saint Croix, Saint John, or Saint Thomas? Which saint is not a U.S. Virgin Island? Saint Vincent, Saint Croix, Saint John,
St. Vincent.
St. Vincent.
Saint Vincent de Gaulle.
Was it right?
He's
Si.
correct.
Nice.
Oh, got it.
Altico.
Alto.
So in 1969, Formula One champion Jackie Stewart comes from which country?
There you go. Come on.
Northern Ireland, England, Scotland, or Wales?
man. Nice.
Nice.
The 1961 Formula One champion Jackie Stewart comes from which country? Northern Ireland, England, Scotland, or Wales?
I would say England.
Ooh.
England. No, Scotland.
Scotland.
It's Scotland, buddy. You
It
got
was
it.
a Scotland.
It was a Scotland.
Dang, everybody's
Down
down 2, man.
Scotland Yard.
Again,
Scary.
man.
My
Again.
heart's beating.
So who's next?
King
How many are
J.
you down?
2.
Who wrote the book Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Ooh.
Robert Louis Stevenson, Sir Walter Scott,
Yeah.
Leon Banks,
Yeah.
or Alistair
I
MacLean?
like those. See, I like those type of questions, Brody.
Who wrote
I
the
like how
book
we all learned.
Dr.
too.
Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Robert Louis Stevenson, Sir Walter Scott, Leanne Banks, or Alistair MacLean?
I'm going to say what was the first 2?
Robert Louis Stevenson or Sir Walter Scott? 3, 2,
The first
1.
one.
Yep.
Oh,
Awesome.
Second one, I was going to go with
I was hoping you would.
Tamalitos de la
I was like, but the first one sounds more like an author to me, so.
Man. That's
They're all authors' homes.
But the first one just like sounded more like
Just-
one.
you
to me.
pulled it.
More
Yeah.
tamaled out.
So which country came first, second, and third in the golf team's event at the 1904 Olympic Games at St. Louis? France, Great Britain, USA, or Australia?
Australia, dude.
I was gonna say Britain.
USA, you know?
I don't know.
Great Britain.
Yeah, USA.
Nice.
That was USA.
Dang, I'm out.
First one.
I didn't have a clue on that one either. These are.
You ready?
Oh, second
I'm
one.
nervous.
Here's the second one up.
Yeah.
Brother's already
All
out.
right, go ahead.
Which of these colors isn't the Arizona flag? Isn't in the Arizona flag?
Nuh-uh, that's the question.
Yes.
I'm colorblind.
Yellow, blue, green, or red?
Ooh,
Which of these
I wonder-
colors isn't in the Arizona flag? Yellow, blue, green, or red?
That's super easy.
I'm colorblind.
Oh, sorry.
Can I steal?
Can he steal?
Yellow, blue, green, or red?
Can he steal?
Counting down.
5, 4, 3,
Blue.
2. No, it's green.
Yeah, it's green.
It was
That's gonna
green.
steal.
Dang. I'm out.
It's blue.
Could've used
That thing's like blue and yellow.
Dude,
I only
what the
know it
man?
has lines on it, but I was like,
Oh.
Alto and Tamal.
Color question to the colorblind guy.
So
I know,
Alto.
I was like,
Who was British Prime Minister throughout the 1980s?
Oh, come on.
John Major, Winston Churchill, Margaret
Prime
Thatcher,
Minister?
or Clement Attlee?
He said the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Yes, throughout the 1980s. John Major, Winston Churchill,
It's your turn?
Margaret
him.
Thatcher, or Clement Attlee?
Let's go with the last one, D.
I was gonna say
Clement?
John Atcher. Whatever.
oh wait, they have to both get
Nope,
it right.
it was Margaret.
Margaret.
It was
Oh,
Margaret.
Oh, you're out already, too?
Yeah.
No, because
Alto's
we all
out
had
too.
2 strikes.
he's out.
Sudden
and,
death.
he's
So
out.
Tamal has to
Alto's-
get it right.
Yeah, Alto. Oh, yeah, you guys are
You're out,
sudden.
too?
Mm-hmm.
So get this one right, and we got a winner.
We got a sudden death.
What is the name of the piece of wood or glass an artist holds and mixes paint on?
Can I steal?
Palette, plaster, ready-made, or poster? No stealing one.
Oh, on sudden
death.
death.
What's the first two?
Palette, P-A-L-E-T-T-E, or plaster?
I think
Ready-made
plaster.
plaster?
No, it's palette.
Palette.
It's palette.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
So now what do we do?
It's sudden
Alto.
death.
Sudden
Sudden
death?
death.
Yeah, he has to get it right.
So which of the following
Oh, yeah,
is a
that's right.
theory in physics?
Hmm.
Schrodinger's cat, Schrodinger's rat, Schrodinger's bat, or Schrodinger's hat?
What?
Which of the following is a theory in physics? Schrodinger's cat, Schrodinger's rat, Schrodinger's bat, or Schrodinger's hat?
Let's go with D.
The last one?
Schrodinger's cat.
It's cat.
Yep, it's Schrodinger's cat.
Mm.
Is there?
Man.
Let's go.
Jamal. Timothy Q was a character in which animated film?
Q.
Pinocchio, Dumbo, 101 Dalmatians, or Alice in Wonderland?
What was the question again?
Timothy Q was a
I'm
character
gonna
in
say
which
Dumbo.
Dumbo?
It's got to be 101 Dalmatians.
I would have
Yep.
I knew it wasn't
He's on the board.
Hey,
We got a new one on the board.
That's
He's
my
on
third
the
time I
board.
make it to the last round and I lose.
Alto
man.
can't buy a win in this game.
Oh, man.
Oh, King J came through in
You
the
got it.
clutch, man.
That was good. That was good. That was
That was
intense.
good.
Yeah.
You were thinking 101 Dalmatian?
That was a tough
I didn't
one.
think that one. I knew it was Dumbo or the first one.
Man,
The
Dumbo
Dumbo,
was
I was
a-
like, damn it.
I know that. Was,
It's
I had
over.
no idea. That was good.
That's over with.
Good
That
job,
was
guys.
wonderful, man.
Good stuff.
That
Good
was
stuff.
a great battle, everybody.
Good job, King
all-
J.
we
King
all
J
stuck
came
in
through
there.
and
Yeah, dude, we all stayed in there.
he gets on the board, you know.
Yeah, it's
Dang.
good to see you get on the board. Glad to see you get even.
You're listening to Roach Clip Radio, KDIF 102.9 FM, South Phoenix.
KDIF.org.
Have a wonderful evening. If you're drinking and driving, don't do it.
Smoke and fly.
Smoking fly.
Yeah, don't
Call
drink
it
and
live.
drive. Smoke and
Shout
fly.
out everyone at the Arizona Super Show. Hope you have a good time out there.
Yeah,
See some
definitely.
beautiful whips.
Oh yeah, today is the Super Show in Glendale, Arizona, right at the
Yep.
Cardinal Stadium. Man,
That's
so
right.
people are probably tailgating. They're having
All
fun right
that.
now.
Sun's out. Glad the sun's out, man. After
Yeah.
those last 2 days. Of
Yeah,
rain,
dude. I thought they were
everybody
gonna
get
have
out there.
almost. Dang, what are they gonna do? Because some of the people are outside, but the
Mhm.
weather's perfect now.
I
For
bet
an
there's a
already
lot of
show.
nice whips out there.
Mm-hmm.
Might take a drive out there.
We're talking about how like there's no Dickies in the whole town, dude. No Lokes are been sold out for 2 weeks.
Gym socks.
Get your shaving cream and get your head right.
Oh yeah, all the
You-
knee-high socks.
You
are
can't find a.
gone.
You can't
That's
find.
true. You probably can't find tube stocks within 10
Oh
miles.
yeah,
Yes.
not at all.
You can't find a pair of Cortez from here to Mississippi, dude.
Yeah.
For real.
All planchas are sold out at Walmart.
Shout out
Planchas.
Nike. Shout out Dickies.
Cortez are going for like $400 right now. They're a hot commodity.
That's true. With this mud and the puddles out there,
It's like a cholo holiday.
Oh, yeah,
Loretta
bro.
there's
show.
gonna be some white Nikes
You
that
gotta
get
be clean. Like you gotta be the cleanest guy in there. Cool
gonna be-
water, smelling like cool water.
Get your
Nice
Nikes
fresh bald
dirty.
head, you know.
Oh yeah, shiny.
Shiny.
All shiny.
Not
Like,
Chinese.
The Chevy, like your Chevy.
like the Chevy right there is shiny like my
Shinier than my
cabeza.
Chevy.
My head's shinier than my Chevy, dog.
Shinier than my Chevy.
But it's still cold out there. High of 55 today. So get your padded.
That is
flannel
cold, though,
if you're
yeah.
going
But
out.
tomorrow it's already going back like
Get your
60s
padded
and then
flannels.
70s. Like,
Go to Sears before they close. They got nice flannels there.
Nice flannels.
For real, dude. Oh, man.
But we'll see you guys out there if you're out
Any
there.
shout-outs, Taman?
Shout out, Roach Clip Podcast,
Always.
Roach Clip Radio.
All day, every day.
Shout out Cannabis Cactus,
CannabisCactus.com.
Always free.
Never prickly. Big shout out to tattoo artists. You guys can find them on Instagram at
Keep
Underscore.
walking
Underscore.
slut.
Underscore.
That's keep
Underscore.
walking
Underscore.
slut.
Underscore.
yeah.
Yeah.
Any lace ups you guys need, hit them up.
Let them know the Roach Clip Podcast or Cannabis Cactus sent you, and
Yup.
you'll get a lace-up prize. You'll get the Jamal prize.
You'll get the
The
Jamal
mud
prize.
package.
And by Jamal, we mean
No,
Joe,
you won't
Joe
get the
Killer's
Jamal.
homie Jamal.
La docena.
The
You'll
one
get the
he-
whole.
the
You'll
one
get
he took like 45 minutes to talk about.
the. Get the whole docena.
Mentioned his name like a million times.
We should get Jamal on here, see what he thinks.
See what he
Cool.
says.
Stir the pot.
Any more? Shout out Joe Killer, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out
for
Joe
sure.
Killer, man.
We have fun.
Broadway Joey Bags.
Any shout outs, Altito?
Yeah, man. Shout outs to all our sponsors, all our guests, all our readers and listeners, viewers, everybody that's supporting what we're doing. Big ups, KDIF. Everybody we're here in the squad that's putting in work. And, yeah, just much love.
Miguelito.
I
Can we
think
get some shout outs?
shout outs are in order for all of our sponsors, both at Roach Clip Podcast, Roach Clip Radio, all the crazy shows that we make
Hey,
happen.
wait. We're on the radio.
Oh, that's
We
right.
don't have sponsors.
That's true. I wish we did, but you never know.
Any shout outs, dog?
Man, all the people that we like that are fun in Phoenix. Some special smoke shops like Smoky Smoke Shop, Just Blaze. Those are fun places. And we thank them for all their support. I bet those guys are at the car show too. And we'll definitely see them. Everyone who will see them on March 9th. Shout out to everyone we'll see on March 9th. We're going to have a good time golfing at Legacy Golf Resort. And if you want to just come out as a spectator, come watch all your favorite
Come get
cannabis
specked
brands.
out. Yep.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Watch us all compete. Have a good time.
South Phoenix, stand up. Brody.
Pradense de todos. Nope, just shout out again. Smokey is keeping it laced with doobies. With the doobies all the time,
Dudes.
Yeah, and yeah, just shout out everyone right here. Posted up at the Cannabis Cactus, Roach Clip Radio. Keeping it lit on this Saturday afternoon and just go enjoy the evening, have a good time.
That's beautiful.
That's pretty much about it, man. Just enjoy vida.
We're going to make a little song for the people.
All right, here we go. We're going to count it off. 1, 2.
This is the Roach Clip Radio Show.
Thank you for listening.
Now we hope you have a good rest of your day.
Don't drink and drive.
We just say smoke and fly.
And stay alive.
Shout out to all our listeners and the guests from the future and the past. This is the Roach Clip Radio. Cleansing spirits since 2015.